Welcome students. Today I will give a lecture regarding the aberration due to change in gene arrangement. Aberration due to change in gene arrangement. In this topic, I will explain you about the aberration on the body of the chromosome due to change of the gene arrangement. Okay? In these aberrations, chromosome length remains unsegmented or unchanged, some cases, and also depends upon the arrangements of the gene changes. However, in some cases, in these aberrations, chromosome length remains unchanged, but arrangement of the genes changes. And these are the two types I already mentioned here. One type is called as inversion. Second kind is known as translocation. Okay? First of all, you know about your first point named as inversion. Inversion is the reversal of genes order. Reversal gene order. That is reversal gene order. Inversion is nothing. That is the reversal of gene order in a gene block within a chromosome due to rotation of the chromosome segment by 180 degree. Okay? Please look towards me. Here I presented one marker green pen. Green color of the pen, which one is called as cap, would be remain towards the anterior. The white elongated portion of the marker pen will be remaining at the posterior. When the inversion will be arised at the angle of 180 degree, it will be remaining like this. Green segment will be remaining downward, white segment will be remaining to the upward. And this type of topsy-turvy is known as inversion. Inversion may be pericentric type or paracentric type, and that will be depend upon the change of the portion with taking of centromere. Suppose you should consider one chromosome in here with the chromosomal body, and this is the centromere. Okay? And suppose the segmentation which will be changed off or inversions will take away this portion to take the central portion, that is called as what? Your centromere along with the other genes. And this type of your inversion must be called as your pericentric type of inversions. Okay? But in the case, suppose it is a chromosome, it is a centromere, but only this portion would be inversed. Only this portion, without taking the centromere in there. And that is the case of your paracentric type of inversion. Okay, let us go in detail about them. Inversion is the reversal of gene order in a gene block with a chromosome due to the rotation of a chromosome segment by 180 degree. Inversion may be pericentric when centromere is included in the inverted portion, or paracentric type also be remaining there, or paracentric when centromere lies outside the inverted part of the chromosome. And this type of your arrangements and changing is called as your inversions. Let us to see the diagram how it is inversed with the arrangement of the genes. Let us to know detail about it. Okay, and before to explain these things, and you also know the second type of the your also your arrangements, and that is called as translocation, and that translocation also we consider in two ways: homologous translocation and heterologous translocation. I will discuss laterally about them. First of all, I will explain you about the inversion. Okay. Try to understand. First of all, you know the inversion. It is one chromosome. Okay. In the chromosome, you can consider the 9 number of genes. 9 numbers of genes. Okay. Which are linearly arranged. Which one is linearly arranged? This is the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay. G, H, I. First you write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. You see, the first gene, second gene, third gene, fourth gene, fifth gene, sixth gene, seventh gene, eighth gene, ninth. And this chromosome usually here in my interpretation comprises 9 genes. And by 9 genes this chromosome is completely informed. It is called as complete gene formed chromosome. Okay? And this one comes under the process of inversion. This one comes under the process of inversion. And you mark here, and the chromosome would be break down at the place of the C up to the your what? E. And this is the breaking point. We will break in here at the two ends. And the middlemost portion of the chromosome will be split off. Okay? Suppose and your what? The centromere will be remaining just at the middlemost regions at the E. Okay, here you find the what? The centromere. If the centromere will be remaining here, that is called as your pericentro what? Pericentro condition or pericentric condition. That is called as pericentric inversion. That type of inversion is called as pericentric inversion. If the case is pericentric inversion. Okay, try to understand pericentric inversion. If it is the centromere, okay, if it is the centromere, suppose it will be break off. Okay, what happened? It will break in there. This portion would be break. And after breaking, automatically the chromosome would be not in complete form after separation. Okay. This little bit larger in diameter, no? And it is called as your A. This is the B. Okay. There is no any chromosomes in middle. When it is separated off, then you find your F. Okay. Then you find G. Then you find H. Lastly, you find the I. Okay. 6 genes are there. How much genes are there? Okay. How much genes are out of it? 3 genes out in there with a segment. Okay. And it will be remaining in here as separated segment. Okay. In that time, it is called as C, D, and this is called as E. This is C, this is D, this is E. But only, E, you find the centromere. You find the centromere. Okay. And inversion is started. If the inversion is started, it will be change its position. Okay. And it will be rotate lightly. This portion rotate lightly at the angle of 180 degree. Okay. Nextly, when the segment is rotated in there, that is called as, in that type of segment is called as inverted segment. What is it? It is called as inverted segment. Called as inverted segment. Okay. Ultimately, you find likely in there due to what? Rotated or inverted. Automatically, what? It will be remaining like this. It is one gene, it is another gene. It will be called as E gene. This is called as your D gene. This is called as your C gene. Okay? And you know centromere also be remaining in the E. Okay? And this will be hyphen. Okay? You mark here. Then it will be erased. Lastly, you find in complete form. This is the chromosome. Okay. Must find A, then you find V, then you find your E, then you find your D, then you find your C, then you find your F, then you find your G, then you find your H, lastly you find your. Okay? and chromosome centromere will be remaining on the E, and you find unequal arms will be formed there. Towards off you find AB, towards down you find E, D, C, F, G, H, R. They will be remaining in there. Okay? And this case is called as your inversion. Called as your inversion. Called as your inversion. Okay? Understand? And inverted segment you know. And what is the case in there? Pericentric inversion. Okay? And second kind of inversion, which one is called as your what? Paracentric. Paracentric inversion. This is your pericentric. This centric is called as pericentric inversion. Pericentric inversion. Okay, let us come to know about the paracentric inversion. Paracentric inversion. Okay, what happened in the paracentric inversion? Please you see. In it, you find very peculiarities in there. You take not the segment of gene, yours CDE. Only you take the CD in there. CD in there. Okay? Centromere would be remaining in the E. Mark here. Centromere would be remaining in the E. This is the position of the centromere. Centromere. E will not be separated off. E will be remaining in there. Okay. Only your C and D, it will be out from it. This portion. This fragment will be considered like me. One is C, other one is D. Okay? And this segment, again, what? Change the position. Okay? And the D is going to be off and C is going to be down at the angle of 180 degree. What happened? Then you find the segment will be remaining like me. And D comes to off and C going to be down. And it will happen at that time. But inversion. Okay? And the segment which one comes under the changing the position of the genes in there, and that is called as your inverted segment. And this one is called as your inverted segment. inverted segment. Okay, and you mark here, and here you find the D, then you find C. It is the position of the E, and here is the position of the D, and this is the position of the C. Okay, and D will be going to be up and C is going to be down, and this segment will be inserted in there, and complete form of chromosome will be formed at the end, and this is the case of your what? Inversion. This inversion is known as your paracentric inversion. This is called as your paracentric inversion, and you know the position of the inverted segment in there, and centromere no doubt will be remaining in the what? In the fragment of the your E as before. Okay, and centromere not included with it, not included with it. And such type of your what? Inversion would be called as your paracentric inversion. Okay? You know the examples here? A, B, D, C, E, F, G, H, I ultimately form from the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I become A, B, what? D, C, E, F, G, H, I in case of paracentric inversion. Any doubt in this context? Let us to come to know about the translocation. Translocation. Translocation, before I stated to you, the translocation also be one type of aberration due to change in the gene arrangement, that is named as translocation. Translocation. Okay? Before I stated to you, translocation can be established in two manners. One is called as homologous. Homologous. What? The translocation. Translocation. Other one is known as heterologous translocation. Heterologous translocation. Translocation. Okay. First of all, you know homologous translocation. Okay? Homologous translocation. First try to understand this one. Homologous translocation. We can consider the translocation. Before I also explain you, translocation is a what? A shifting. Is a shifting. That is called as shifting. S-H-I-F-T-I-N. Shifting. What is it? It is nothing, it is shifting. Shifting of a what? Of a chromosome. Simple. Or chromosome what? Chromosome segment. Called as chromosome segment. Okay. That is called as your what? Translocation. It is a shifting of a chromosome segment to different chromosomes. Okay, to a different chromosome, and that is called as translocation. That is called as translocation. Further, remember this line in your brain, and it is nothing. It is a shifting of a chromosomal segment or chromosome segment to a different chromosome, and that is called as translocation. You find two types of the chromosomal arrangements. One is the homologous type, other one is heterologous type. And if the translocation would be happening within the what? The homologous chromosomes, that is called as homologous translocation. If it will be happen in the heterologous chromosomes, you can say that is the heterologous translocation. Let us come to know detail about them. What is translocation? You know,